everyone. I'd like to thank you for tuning into another edition of The Prescription. It's me, Chanel, and hi. So today's topic is foundations of greatness. And I'm just going to dive into this one today because it's personal to me, because this is something I was thinking about on my journey of being great. Actually, I plan on being legendary. I'm not even going to front, but that's just something personal that I want to achieve. And we all want to achieve some level of success, some level of greatness. And we all are on our own journey. We are all on our own path. We trying to find our place. We're striving to be something, whether it's a high achiever, whether it's great, whether it's the GOAT, whether it's legendary. It doesn't matter what it is. We are all striving to be something. And at the end of the day, I'm like, what about everyday goats? Like, what makes us an everyday goat? What makes the foundations of building those who do want to go to those higher levels of being great? Because, when we think about the greatest of all time, the legendary, the very tops, that's the top 0% of a craft. That means there's no one who does it better. And then like the top 1% usually is what people consider to be great. But that doesn't mean other people aren't great just because they're not the top 1%. And it doesn't mean that you can't build a foundation in you to be the greatest version of you or the greatest at what you do in your life, So I'm like, how do we measure this? How do we start? Where do we start from? How do we achieve our own personal levels of greatness? Because on the ladders, there's different rungs. And we're all not at the top. We're all not at the bottom. We're all along that path, right? So where do we begin? And that's where I'm going to begin today. So first, I'm going to start by defining what greatness is. And then also, I'm going to kind of give the difference between success and greatness, because they're close, but they are different. And sometimes they can get intermingled in together. So first, to define greatness, the quality of being great, distinguished, or eminent. Someone who has greatness distinguishes themselves from others, sets themselves apart, and is truly eminent in their field. So basically, that's saying in your field of whatever it is, whatever you choose to do, whatever you choose to master, you're the best. You're being the best at what you do. You put in the time, work, dedication, learning, hours, whatever it is, you are the best. You're the epitome. You're the person to come to. And now to kind of define success, so I can give you the difference. Success is something that's earned based upon a situation and also your interpretation of what success is. Because some people measure success monetary wise. Some people measure it as an accolades. Some people measure it material wise as well. So comparing that to greatness, greatness is bestowed. So success is earned and greatness is bestowed. And it's bestowed based upon how your peers in the world define your success and the people around you. And the people around you are going to be the company you keep. And as the old saying is true, you are the company you keep. If you are surrounded by great minds, great thinkers, great achievers, people who other people consider to be great, it elevates your level of greatness as well. And with that being defined, I'm going to start with this. Greatness starts inside of you. You have to be disciplined to be great. And with that, I want you to do something. And to me, this is one of the bare minimum first things you have to do when you start talking about building the foundation of greatness. And that's making a contract with yourself. And you ask, what's a contract with yourself? It's a promise. That's all it is. It's a mental promise. If you write it down, now it's a written contract. But it's a promise to do what you say you're going to do in achieving what you want to achieve. Now, once you make that contract or make that promise with yourself, in order to achieve your level of greatness, your status, whatever you want your end goal to be, you have to keep it. And what I mean by that is, don't break your own contract. Don't break your own promises with yourself. See, we're very quick to be prompt and diligent and making sure we stick to the promises we make to everybody else. We stick to the contracts. We're like, I'm integrity. I'm a person of my word, but you're not a person of a word.